Hello, I'm here. Ah, wah, 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 wah. Wah. Hello. Ah. Haha, protected. Get blocks. Hi. Hi, Buzz. Hi, Hope. Blah, 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 blah. Hi, Core. The flower shield, yeah, let's go. Look at this bean! We haven't seen them in so long. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was just uncalled for. Oh my goodness. Where did we even get up to? Oh my goodness. Well, the title of the file is UV, so I think the last thing we did was our UV editing. But I think I was gonna maybe add in slightly more body options. And I was unsure about maybe adding in just some extra loops here in the body so that the body options would like be more malleable sort of thing. Oh. Oh, that sounds like one of the dogs is getting excited. Look at these shape keys. So I got all the hide shape keys. We got our large butt, the thick tail, fangs, head spikes, mouth mandibles. I remember when I made these, I was unsure if I wanted to go 4 or 3. I think I went for 4 because 3 just kind of looked like it fell short. And then we got our belly here. And we have slightly thicker legs. And thicker arms. And I'm basically wondering if, like, would you combine the upper body, lower body, and belly to make a bigger thing? Well, all the bangers at the start of the stream, damn. Be gone. You combine that, and that. That was quick deletion. It was it got detected by one of the bots we have. Immediate. So yeah, me thinks maybe I might add in a bigger body option that like is the whole body, not just the belly. Let me increment this. 23. progress on this. With start legs, chest 2, face, ears, spikes, eyelash combine, apply mirror, rigging, weight painting, begin shape keys, continue shape keys, more shape keys and waiting, removed old dupes, further keys and weights, further keys, bone limits, UVs, teeth and UVs, and body options. We've done a lot for this little guy, huh? So I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put in these 2 edge loops that I said I would add in. There. And there. And you know what, here as well. Okay, that's added them in there. I want to make sure I'm on the basis for this. It's leaving work for 10. Ah, fair. That's just how it be sometimes. So the next thing I want to check is... Oh, it did kind of average them out. Nice. I can probably make this a bit nicer then. Or it looks like the whole thing just wants to be smoothed. Yes. Okay. Look like that. Ooh, I've got caps lock on. I don't spell that right. Is that how you spell thighs? No, it's not. Making the cobble more cobbly. I'm adding in more body options because body options are what appeals to people. I know this from my own experience, especially from having just had Ferality. I mean, I wanted to do this before Ferality occurred, but at Ferality, I'm trying on avatars, and the first thing I do is like, what are the body options like? Because I want to make this more comfortable for me to wear. And even though I am not into that kind of thing, people do like having things like larger thighs. This is hips and thighs. Probably gonna have to make these bigger. Look, this is the side of the furry fandom that I don't talk about because it's not my scene, but I am making a product at the end of the day. Don't at me. I am trying to make it more appealing for people to buy, let's be honest. Bye, Voz. Hope your day goes well. What? They're snack holders. Of course they're snack holders. What happens if the value is not -1? I can't do -1 in Blender, but I think you can in Unity, and it'll do exactly what you think it'll do. I was able to see see in first person a game made me sad moment. Oh, yes, of course. You guys had a moment last night, didn't you? Something happened last night. PK and Rose are emotionally scarred. Yeah. Bit early, but what about Friday? I've been saying VR chat. I've been saying VR chat. Maybe this is the week we finally do it. saying VR chat for a while. Maybe this is the week we finally do it. Why not, if the Kobble is ready by then for me and PK to run around with? It probably won't be. I know this thing is this close. I've been saying that this thing has been close to finishing for a while, so it was a shame we had to leave it for a bit. But I don't think it's that close. I don't think I'd get it in VR within a week. Actually making... It's not gonna lie. Well, thank you, because frankly I'm spending the entire time sat here going, I don't fucking know if this looks good. Because, you know, let's be very real. My perspective, for me, is like this. So I don't know from just myself if they look good. Because that's not the part of the body I usually look at, right? You get me? As a boy, looks good, but the feeling, yeah. But I'm also, like, going off what I see, like, other avatars using and what I see other people wearing, so I'm, like, legitimately on my other screen, I have, like, another Discord that I'm in, and I just have, like, the VR chat picture section open, and I'm just scrolling through and being like, what do the other ladies look like? Bit more wide on the outside, maybe, yeah. I feel like this, maybe like this ring. What do you mean at the moment? Speak on that. Except don't if you don't want to. Hi, Growlithe! Yeah, I'm doing the thing. Kinda got to. I don't know if they look good. It's also kind of, honestly, it's a little hard when it's untextured as well, because texture carries a lot of weight. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Good is bad. I don't. Look at them tail ridges. Yeah, look at this. Look at these. Look at these. Ah. We're lost at this rate. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Should I like leave it at that maybe? I always wondered what they would feel like. What to have? They're probably more cumbersome than you would think. Honestly. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. Ugh. Anyway. Let's do the bit I was actually going to do, which was adding in, like different body weight. Apparently the new plan is to grind the fuck out of Endwalker and be up to date for the new expansion. What do you mean new plan? I thought that was the plan the entire time, Core. PK and Rosa have been saying that since the start. Yeah, that's making him a little bit more chunkier, and then if you combined that with the belly, then you'd have more of a large lad. It's not the same as muscle, because the muscle is like toned. But we lose a little bit of the definition. Well, it was more to get where we are now that we kind of realised we could get to the end of the expansion. We're going to try it, but we had to set a goal of 20 a day, but that dropped to 14, so as we're so close. Dang. Hi, Rosa! Hello. 10 quests a day. Oh, damn. We're still on 20 a day. I mean, yeah, if you do 20 a day, then you'll do it, like, comfortably, I guess? You'll do it comfortably? 16 is the minimum we have to do. Ah, okay. So if you do 20 a day, you'll do it comfortably. And then you've got time to, like, grind glams or something? I don't know. What is it that people do at endgame? I don't know. Ask girls. Do Rathalos. Cry. Yep, all valid answers. It is time to do Eden and Rathalos. I'm not rushing because I know I won't do it in time. I play once a week. Like I said, when Dawn Trail comes out, I'm probably going to stop playing Final Fantasy, which I know sounds backwards, but everybody who is interested in Final Fantasy is going to want to see the new expansion. Not the old one. And I need an excuse to make sure I'm up to date on Guild Wars, because Guild Wars I can actually be up to date for the new expansion in August? She said with a question mark? August 20th, yeah. So I need to get up to date for that. I haven't pre-ordered it yet. And I probably won't until, like... I might not even pre-order it. I might just buy it when I'm ready. Gotta say, kinda sucks that they're not giving you a mount skin. As they did in all of the other expansions. If you ordered them early. Little bit lame. I don't think I'm up to date for the most part with Guild Wars. I'll have to check the pre-order for it. Standard, expansion, shared inventory and a max level boost. That's pretty much a given these days with every MMO. You buy the new expansion, you get a level boost. The deluxe edition gives you a character slot. The Wayfinder's table homestead decoration. Right, because we're getting housing. Like proper housing this time. Eldritch Horror Infinite Gathering Tools, so you get some Infinite Gathering Tools for the deluxe. An Identity Repair Kit, again that's pretty standard for the deluxe. Then the ultimate just gives you some gems, which again is standard. But like the last two expansions, they've been like, here, have a mount skin. And I'm like, oh, you're not doing that this time? Okay. Alright. I guess. Yeah, last time I had the boat skin and the Canthan Raptor skin. New mount? Dunno, they're being quiet about it. Oh, no, they said that the Warclaw is not going to be World v World locked. That's something that they said about the new expansion. The Warclaw is not World v World locked anymore. It's going to be a global mount. Thing is that they've kind of got all the bases covered with the mounts now. You know, they've got ones that go over land, ones that can scale cliffs. You've got ones that go over ocean. The one that goes over the ocean can also go under the ocean. So you've got water mounts. You've got your roller beetle for super speed. You've got your griffin for like being essentially a very powerful glider, and your sky scale for free flying. Like, I feel like the only thing they could do would be like in Legends Arceus, how you had Sneasler, which is the climbing one, but that's a little bit similar to the rabbit, of it's designed to go vertically, and at this point everybody would just use the sky scale, because the sky scale's got the wall grab ability as well. So, but I mean, I'd be happy to be proved wrong because I love mounts, as you know. But I'm sitting here thinking, well, because Guild Wars mounts are all mechanically different, they've kind of got all the mechanics covered. Which is why it's interesting they're bringing the Warclaw back, because the Warclaw, I don't think is too different from the Raptor, really, in that it is a ground mount that has a engage in combat. But maybe like the Sky Scale in Secrets of the Obscure, they're going to be changing the Warclaw's mechanics for the overworld. What do they say? I don't think they've said yet. Yeah, explore the wilds of Janthir with the Warclaw mount. Expansion announcement. Yeah. Homesteads. Yeah, we sort of went through all this. Homesteads, so we're actually getting like proper housing now. Count-wide personal instance with a structure and land you can decorate and cultivate. Homestead feature is unlocked and developed through an associated mastery. To spare space for your friends, access nodes, unlockable resources from your personal story home instance. That's nice. So anything that you've already got in your home instance will also be here. New story. Wielding spears. I'm actually kind of hyped to wield a spear. Raids. Warclaw. Warclaw mount will be featured with new mechanics, previously only available for Warclaw will introduce players to jump through worlds, including new skills for PvE play. At the same time, we'll be visiting the worlds to provide an experience builds that we've learned about mounts since implementing the Warclaw. So the Warclaw's getting a rework. So we're not getting a new mount, we're getting a Warclaw rework. Also, look at this forest cat skin. That's so cute. PvP, not interested. Guild Wars is coming to Epic. Okay, also not interested. But interesting choice. So yeah. Yeah, you get a pair of shoulder pads and weapons. Let's go. Let's go, I guess? I don't know. Anyway. But I'm hyped for Guild Wars because it's great. And underappreciated in my opinion. I'm glad I got my chunky wing kitty. Yeah, they look so good. They look so good. I do like them. I'm happy I have my starry griff. Both of them, because there's two technically. The mage one and the other one. Did you know that they did a mage skimmer skin on the wizard vault? That snuck by. I did log on and get it because I was lucky that I had like a bunch of leftover currency from when I was playing it. Oops. I don't even know if it's still active at the moment. Yeah, the enchanted skimmer skin. And I'm like, holy shit, that's my new favourite skimmer skin. I immediately went and got it. I was like, bam, sorted. New skimmer skin, done. Because the skimmer is one of those mounts where I only like 2 of the skins for it. I think it's still available. Yeah. Requires 1,000, but I had like 1,000 saved up from before when I was just playing it. That's the one thing a lot of people will appreciate in FF, the ability to have multiple dyed pieces on the game. I know, that's true. Again, so it's just funny how all of the MMOs are so like out of sync with one another. Of like how Guild Wars has had multiple dye slots on their armor for freaking years. WoW doesn't have dyeing at all, and FF has dyeing, but now they're getting multi-slot dyeing in the new expansion. And it's like, wow, we're so out of sync. We're so out of sync. Oh yeah, I think I had 1,000 saved up because I was considering getting the legendary starter thing, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, if you haven't made your own legendary weapon at this point after nearly 11 years, you're probably not gonna make one. So I had 1,000 saved up and I bought, yeah, the enchanted Algriffin. I have this one, which is gorgeous! And the concept art is also amazing. And then Through the Veil, they didn't do a mount skin. Realm of Dreams, they didn't do a mount skin. And then on this one, they did do a mount skin. And I guess that's because this is the last one before the expansion. Says the Goat-Handed Legendary Weapon. I am eternally grateful. I am eternally grateful for that. I wasn't expecting or asking to be given that. And I am eternally grateful for it. Again, if you're watching, I love you. I love you very much. And I hope that you're going to play Guild Wars with me when the new expansion comes out. I suppose what I do need to do, and I've said this already multiple times on stream, is sort out my armor. I don't need to sort out my weapon. I got one of the best weapons in the game, thank you, Den. I need to sort out my armor. Especially because Den gave me some stuff to sort out my armor, and he didn't. I'm very sorry. I think the body weight, I think this is good for the body weight. Right. I think that's, there you go, he's had a couple of meals. Blue has legendary weapon, also Blue doesn't have pink armor or trinkets. Nope. Nope. I sure don't. I've got a helmet, and I think that's it. And I feel bad, because Dad gave me like some crafting supplies to make them. But I needed to level up the crafting class, which, as you can imagine, is just a lot of time. Which is, as you know, a bit of a commodity for me. Time. But anyway. Ooh, just a reminder, gang, that I no longer leave the stream up over lunch. Decided to stop doing that. I gotta update the schedule because we actually properly announced that Spook has a new job now. Uh-oh, past me was stupid. Today on What Layer? least it's correct, yes. Or the spelling's correct now. I'm gonna actually rename this because we're gonna be doing minis for the foreseeable future. I think this is all correct. Save as v2.1. Bye, Rosa. Hope the meeting goes well. Okay, I think that's all I needed to change. Okay. Right, I'm gonna increment and we are going to clothes fixes. Clothes underscore fix. This is going to be an entire new category. How have I been doing the categories? 2 dashes and all caps. And this is the part that is not glamorous.
Listen, and Clopin will tell you. It is a tale of a man and a monster.
Upper. Rather than fix, just call it clip clothes. Clip, I guess. Clothes clip. Clip.
Judge Claude Fool longed to purge the world of vice and sin. And he saw corruption everywhere except within.
Rewatching the Fall Guys VOD. Ooh, really? I've been an asshole. That game encourages people to be assholes. Don't feel too bad about it. I'll do this one as well. We'll go up to, like, here. Do you think upper arm should include shoulder? Probably should. What happened to the arm? It's a trick that you use in a lot of things to try and dissuade clothes from clipping. So you know how when we were doing all those clothing, all that clothing fitting for Calamity, the noodle didn't come with these blend shapes, but some avatars do, where you just crush the entire mesh into itself, so the clothing can just go over the top and not clip. So if we have a shirt go over the top of that, the arm won't be clipping through. Not everyone does it, but as someone who's done clothing fitting, I now appreciate the usefulness of having said blend shapes. Lower arm underscore. Especially since, as I sort of said, part of my intention with this rework is to maybe include some free, simple clothes with it. As just another sort of like, hey, incentive to maybe get it. But also it's nice to be like, oh hey, model makers, it's easier to make clothing for this because it's got clip fixes. Do there. Alright, this one might be a little bit tricky. I'm gonna make the palm. Not the fingers, the palm, because my thought is honestly, for myself, part of Pirate's outfit on Lucky includes hand wraps. So a little bit of planning, basically, of if I'm going to make hand wraps for him, let's make the hands less likely to clip. Because let me tell you, I made a pair of gloves for the Evo Rex base by Tosca. Man, getting those things to not clip was a pain. I learned that making things for hands hard. Hands are complicated. There's a lot of moving parts to a hand. You ever just sat and wiggled your fingers and looked at the back of your hand and watched all of those tendons move? There's a lot going on in there. got little hand wraps here, but they don't necessarily go over the fingers, so I'm gonna crush the palm in. Yeah. I have seen, I think, a couple of VR chat, and not even VR chat, but like furries and stuff that wear gloves. But mostly if people wear gloves, I've noticed that they're normally fingerless, and I don't know if that's partly because of the whole bean situation of if, you know, people want to show that they've got beans on their hands. Because I myself am a fingerless glove person. So, I don't know. Try curling your pinky without curling your other fingers. Yes, I'm familiar with that one. There are 27 bones in your hand and 30 muscles. Did you know that half bones in your body? Now I've got to find that clip because me and Curls keep referencing it and half of you probably don't even know.
Did you know that for every snake on Earth...
Nope, we're not doing the snake fact. Nope. Nope. Panic. This is the one.
Make you feel better? Did you know that more than half the bones in your body are in your hands and feet? Whenever somebody says, I'm gonna break every bone in your body, I think that's ridiculous. It'd be way too much work, but I could break half the bones in your body for not a while. No, man, no way.
Yeah, that, by the way, that's someone doing an intimidation check. That's someone doing an intimidation of, did you know that half the bones in your body, in your hands and feet? Breaking every bone in your body, that's a lot of work. But breaking half the bones in your body? I'm gonna have to use that. The thing is, if you do, a lot of us will know where it's from. But me, Curls, and Das quote it a lot. We quote it a lot. As you can imagine, Das has said the quote in the voice as well. Because he was like, yeah, that's something he would say. And I'm like, it sure is. No. That half the bones in your body are in your hands. Feet. This one's a bit fiddly. I guess what I want to do is try to like grab the top of this. And we're gonna lower it down. So the idea generally, I think, is you model the clothes onto the body with none of these in effect, and then when you weight paint it and you're testing the movement, you then turn these on to hide any of the clipping. I feel it in my toes, and they got to go, so come on, get it now. Here's what we're gonna do. Me and my boys gonna mess you up. Fuck.
Hey, I forgot. You're supposed to tell me what I see, right? Yes, thank you. Let's just slow it all down a bit. So you notice that one of the hooded figures is a little shorter. I cast vicious mockery. Nat 20, let's go.
You're a short motherfucker and nobody likes you. Shut. Look how fucking short that guy is. When you were born, everybody thought that you were just a head, but then the doctor said, wait. You got a tiny little itty-bitty body, and I hate it.
Your attack lands and absolutely shatters the mind of the cloaked figure. Perception check, please. Nat 20, let's go. You perceived the figure was so short because it was a child.
It's always a kid.
Specifically the child you've been looking for the last 15 days game time and 5 days of our actual lives. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'll be better. His body's just lying there, right? Right? Yes.
Don't. Gonna loot that body now. Gonna loot that motherfucker. Bitch. That was being weird. Ah, hi Gareth. How far from the quest we just finished are you, i.e. this week or next? I don't know, because I don't know what quest you were on. Did you know that every snake where does lower arm? Lower arm goes up to there. But this is just palm because, like, I instinctively, I'm going to have it go up the wrist, but not everyone does when they do gloves. So the wrist isn't too hard with the clipping, so I'm probably going to leave the wrist. Or I might just make a shape for it, because I can do that. Oh my goodness!
Did you know that half the bones in your body are in your hands and feet? Tilda sent via throne.com.
Thank you! Thank you very much. Did you know? Did you know, chat? Did you know that half the bones in your body are in your hands and feet? Did you know that? Thank you, Hope. Thank you for being a sweetie. Did you know? Did you know? So I went up to the red line on that. So just these two here. The wrist has its own separate one. Wrist, palm, lower arm, upper arm. The 369 subs. Oh no! No! That's so big! Ah! Ah! The whole stream is cursed, yeah. I've got to have one of the largest follower to sub ratios on Twitch. Bye, car! Or would it be a small ratio? Is it a small ratio or a large ratio? They're very close.
What the fuck you're doing?
No! Oh! How dare you!
Be a gremlin, but on the other hand, I have a teammate.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be the gremlin, don't you worry.
I'm trying to sabotage the streamer, this is unfair!
Don't you?
Oh, did you hear that little bit of salt just then?
Yeah.
Someone was genuinely mad then. Yeah, I saw you say over here. Just want hugs. No! Ah! Torso! I can't feel my torso. What the hell? Why is there a line here? The fuck is this? The fuck? this come from? Why is there a line here? Nanny the fuck? Why is there a line here? Excuse me, how did this happen? Looks like there's something here on this spike as well. Did I accidentally like do a slice with a hotkey that I didn't know I had? That I didn't know I had. Yeah, these things have been sliced. What the hell? How? I've evidently pressed something that I didn't know was a thing. That was weird. I don't know why that had occurred. Don't do it again! That was weird. Excuse me. I should drink some water. Holy hell, I've been streaming for 2 hours. This glass is still full. Ah, time to down nearly half of it. That's how that works, right? What's the weather like today? Grey? Can't say whether it's going to rain or not. So it's basically 1 o'clock, so I'm in the should I go for a walk phase. Right, torso, I think I'm going to go up to here, because we might do like a crop top kind of deal. Let's see, what's my route gonna be? Oh, there's some desert down by the church. Nice, I like going to the desert in Monster Hunter. I'm not interested in that forest patch that's up the road, though, so I'm probably gonna leave that today. Yep, that's how I plan my walk route for the day. I look at the Monster Hunter biomes. Basically, I have two areas that I go walk, and each day I decide which one it's going to be based on Monster Hunter. So, you know. And now I'm obligated to quickly hunt this guy because I don't want him using up one of my paintball slots. Go. It's only like a 3-star, so yeah, don't want him taking up one of my paintball slots. I guess because this one is mostly inside, I should have that one going as well. Oh, Boltund. Oops, I typed that all in caps. Oh well. Don't yell, poker catch! Oh lord, it windy. Hello, my window is open and it windy. The universe heard that I was considering going for a walk and it was like, okay, time to turn the weather on. Been calm all morning, but the moment that I'm going for a walk on my lunch break, it's all windy. Ah!
I don't like your little games, don't like your tilted stage, the role you made me play of the fool. No, I don't like you. I don't like your perfect crime. How you laugh when
go to like about there. I think this is probably where we're going to start to be like, you know, that's where a t-shirt line is probably going to come down. Interesting that you're there. You're supposed to be symmetrical. Is that the same level as that? I think it is. Yeah, I think that's the same level. Truly horrendous. Twitch's Global Fall Guys emote. Yeah, they had a drops campaign, like, probably about 3 years ago at this point, so it's amazing that I remember that. Anyway, I was about to, like, make the waste and move on to the next part. I shouldn't do that. I should go on my break. So, I'll see you in a couple of hours. I'm gonna go for a walk, have some food, all that jazz. I've been given jobs to do, but I've already said, like, probably not gonna get them done today, because time has a habit of running away with me. Because it's astounding how a half-hour lunch and a half-hour walk manages to completely take up 2 hours. Completely takes up 2 hours. Like, I don't know where the extra hour comes in. I guess it comes in of me, like, going around the house, locking things up, actually making the food, and all that jazz. And, of course, getting distracted, because now it's 1. But, anyway, I'll see you in a couple of hours, and we'll be back to carry on with our clothing crunches. Once I'm done with the clothing crunches, I'm probably gonna increment again, and I'm going to, this horrible word for it, dissect our little guy for the purposes of a substance export. So, I'll see you then. Have a good afternoon, everyone. I hope to see you in a couple of hours. Bye! Bye! Wah. Yep. Ugh. Ooh, big stretch. Lunch went exactly as I expected. I went for a... Okay, I guess maybe it wasn't half an hour. It was probably like a 45-minute walk. Bah. And then ate some food, and that took up 2 hours somehow. So all of the jobs that have been left to me have not been done, although I did put some washing on. Wedding stuff. That is a thing that I'm being asked to deal with. I'm going to have a talk with Spook. It's probably not going to be a pleasant conversation, because it's going to be a conversation about how we have too many people. Have to be less people. Yeah, planning things sucks. Planning things sucks. I might have to be a little bit stubborn with him. It's not going to be a nice conversation to basically be like, we can't invite these people because there's too many people. Anyway, that's a problem for later. Problem for now is we are scrunching this kobold. I was like, it looks a bit wobbly. You missed a curse stream. Oh, don't worry, we're on curse stream part 2. I'm still going. Scrunch to Kobble. Grabs and shakes you. No, I think we're going to include this one. That's like torso, and then the next one would be... This one is waist. It's time to drink water. I just had a big gulp of water. Okay. Unrealistic. Kobolds are held to such unrealistic standards these days. My god. That's probably that one done. Right, where did this get up to? What is the purpose of making these rail thin bits? It is so clothing and things doesn't clip as much. Not every avatar has them, but it is useful if they do have them. So if you put a t-shirt on, you turn this torso clip on, and you're less likely to have the chest clip through the t-shirt as you move. And I'm currently trying to just divide them into sections that I basically think are useful. So we've got torso for, like, I guess that's more of a cropped shirt, because it only comes up to here. And then you have waist for, like, the full-length shirt, so you'd turn both of them off, essentially. Sorry. So you'd have both of those on for, like, a full-length one. Obviously, it's not perfect. You can't do it for every feasible piece of clothing that exists. But it can help. And I've done the top part of the body, so I've done palm, because I know that I am going to be making hand wraps for a certain someone, and wrists to go along with that. Again, separate, because some people might have gloves that have like nothing that goes on the wrists, but some people might. So we've got both, so we've got options to go with. We've got the lower arm for, shall we say, like, arm warmers is the thing that people make all the time for VR chat avatars. Upper arm, again, sleeves for like jackets and stuff. And then we get to the torso, which I did. Again, it's not like I'm not gonna crunch around the shoulder area, so like that's just one of those things where people basically just have to deal with it. Waist, and now I'm doing pelvis, and then I will do upper and lower legs. And I guess maybe a feet one, if people are gonna do like boots of some description. I don't know. Who's to say? I got no plans on doing a tail crunch. No real plans on a tail crunch. So that is why. .0 is premium upgraded. I'm glad you think so. Considering it's weird how much I've learned, considering how little I've made, I suppose. A lot of it I've just kind of learned from being in the avatar space and like from buying my own avatars, of like what I find to be useful things. Like, I think it's nice when avatars have these features, sort of thing. Does this person set these values to 0 when you put clothing on, or are the value, or set the values to an appropriate value? Yeah, basically. The 0 is the extreme, so you can just set it to 0, but you can technically just set them to like 0.5 if you want. It's entirely personal preference. This is one of those things where it is like, it's down to the person making the asset. This is definitely a, for the purposes of other artists more than anything else, and obviously myself when I come to make additional assets, because as I said, I want the 2.0 update to include clothing. Wouldn't the boobas create an issue there? Well, you see, they're included in the torso area, so I turn. Where is it? Where even is it? Chest breast. Turn on the ladies. This is gonna look awful. They're included in it. Oh god, that really looks awful. I hate that. But that is what it would do. There's the cursed stuff. It's all very cursed. It's all very cursed. So you can have both active at the same time. If you're clever, what you would do is make it so that when you have the clothes off, you have the breast toggle on. But when you put the clothes on, it turns the breast toggle off. Because the clothes are going to be the shape of the clothes. You won't see what's underneath. But it will work either way. So it's like, if you're clever and if you want to put the effort in, you could do it that way. I probably wouldn't do it that way, because it'd be a lot of effort. But you could. I'm not going to lower the rest of that tail.
Someone's always playing corporation games. Who cares? They're always changing corporation names. We just wanna dance here. Someone stole the stage. They call
Heck. Just that's all I have to say to you is heck.
off the page. Marconi plays the bumper. Listen to the radio. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We
Oh no, the Xmas hams are gone. What? What? I feel like I missed a portion of that conversation. I'm sorry? You were saying for the butt. Oh, right. That's confusing. Yay, Spook's home. He's home early. Oh, interesting. Hi, girly. Good luck on planning. Yeah. Oh. I hate it. Hello, rodent. I look like all you need. You And you. You. And you. I think you. You, maybe? Vertex, blend from shape. That's probably enough for the pelvis bit. See you, Herb. Thanks for dropping by. my brain is said no. What's the name of the lower part of your leg? So I've got my thigh, and I've got the ankle. What's this bit again? Calf? I thought calf was this bit. Is it calf? Yes. Yes, thank you. It is calf. Yeah, no wonder my brain was just incorrect. It's the calf. Thank you. So this would be calf. Clip. Thank you. I don't know why I've done the legs as thigh, calf, and knee, because I didn't do, like, upper arm, elbow, lower arm, but I guess just because the angle is so dramatic on the legs. I don't know why I've done it this way, but it's the way I've done it. Oh, it sounds like he's getting the laundry out for me. Bless him. That's appreciated. Should I change that on the top ones? Maybe. I guess it's because I didn't really model in an elbow, so there was like a very clear line, whereas on the knee there is a very clear knee. I don't know. Ankle clip. Guess I'll do a fingers and a toes. I wasn't going to originally, but now that I sat and think about it, I'm like, if there'd been a fingers and a toes clip blend shape when I made those gloves, it would have made my life a lot easier. Do you think I should include the claws or not? Jesus. The next hit game mascot horror character being created, you know? Jesus. Scary toes, yeah. Now I'm gonna do the same to his fingers. Hi, Russo. How you doing? Hi, love. How come you're home from work early? Did everything go okay? Weh. Weh. Fine. Yes, you missed a Ghastly, but you missed it by like 15 minutes, so, you know. It's fine. What you doing? I am working on an avatar base that I have made. And I am currently doing what is known as clothing crunches. Isaac Afton, hello! What did I say about mascot horror? Welcome on in. We're making it so that when you put clothing over the top of the avatar, you can turn on these blend shapes and the body won't clip through as much. And I'm just applying it to all of the like individual bits so you can turn them on and off depending on what item of clothing you have on. So currently I'm doing fingers in case anybody is going to make a pair of gloves. But I'm going to leave the claw. I think on the feet and on the gloves I'm going to leave the claws. Just because quite often when I see people make things like that, they leave like the claws poking out. Guys, do you want to see the screenshot from mine and Nara and Spook's hunting last night? It's a good one. Behold my corpse being absolutely shredded and destroyed by the monster. Oop, that's my Steam loading up. Steam. This is one of the most visceral Monster Hunter screenshots I've ever taken. I died. I died. Oh, I should include the thumb. Almost forgot about the thumb. The other side, yep, the other side is all fine as well. Finger, palm, wrist, lower arm, upper arm, waist, pelvis, thigh, knee, calf, ankle. I'm just making sure that they like mirrored. Foot. Toe. Tell you what, this would be a great way to do like a Halloween version of your avatar. You just have these turned on and like make the texture of this bit white, and then you can be like, look, my bones. Right, so I went up to there. There you go. There you go. So I was saying we're halfway to the next hit horror game mascot. What if I turn all of these on? Ooh. Maybe not. Okay. I said I wasn't going to do tail. I've done all of the upper body. I think we're done. Question mark? Which means, next is gonna be, the substance painter dissection. I'm doing some awful things to this kobold today. File, save as. Substance set up. This is number 25 because apparently I didn't increment the number on the last one. Hi, Car. I think I need to copy the armature as well. Also, this needs to be renamed to Kobble. How's Pirate Scale Sona going? We're gonna be getting there. We're gonna be getting there. Oh, God damn it. Expose. I'm going to put the arms in an A pose on this, just so that people can sort of see how the shoulders are bending. I forgot Dupida had an evolution. Yeah. Right. Now the interesting part. I'm not going to use the bone to do that. I'm going to do the Visine instead. The only thing I've got going through my head repeatedly while doing this is the fucking clip from that D&D game, where it's just the clown going, "I'm going to commit various war crimes." And that's all I can think as I'm doing this.
Can we get a Chuckles war cry, please?
I'm going to commit various war crimes!
No.
I've just got that going on through my head.
I'll be wanted in at least 13 different countries!
A war cry.
Oh, a war cry? I'm going to commit various unforgivable war crimes! I'll be wanted in every country!
Close enough.
Mustard? How about mustard gas? Geneva Convention, more like Geneva Suggestion. Come, my child soldier.
Full metal jacket.
Oh, I've become a space warlord in the Outer Rim.
Can we get a Chuckle?
I'm going to commit various war crimes. That is all I can think at the moment as I calmly dissect this kobold. What is this kind of? Anyway, see you later. Bye, Cole. That's Chuckles the Clown.
Out this morning and the sun was gone. Turned on some music.
I think that's all of our components. I don't know if I need to, I should really be spreading these out a bit. I don't know. I'm just kind of spacing them apart so that when it comes to painting them, you're not gonna like because the brush is a 3D brush, not a 2D brush. So on the parts that are close together, you might end up like painting. Like if you paint this, the brush is 3D, so you might end up like hitting the surface of that. So I'm just spacing them apart. Hopefully that's like usable. And I think that's the guy. Underscore substance. Substance? Okay. I'm like at the stage where I'm terrified of things going wrong. I'm gonna get into substance and make our default texture. But I've yet to get it into Unity, and I'm really scared of things going. I'm at the point where I'm very scared of things breaking when I get them into Unity. I also don't know if this blend shape is going to default back to 0 when I export it. I actually don't know if it's going to do that. File, export, FBX. Exports. Substance setup. Sure, we'll just go with that. And we want to export the meshes. Selected. Everything's gonna lag because we're gonna open substance. Hi, love. Okay. What's up? Ah. No shaking. No shaking. I'm working. Oof. Ow. Why have you come in here and assaulted me? Go in the shower. Give that. Where is... Well, things saved. Ah. Yes. Oh! It did remember the blend shape. So now I'm wondering if I should have, like, versions... If I should have some other copies of the mesh that have some of the body customization options turned on, just so people can see how textures are gonna look. Because that is useful. The material is still called Kobble material, so I do want to change that. Kobble _ map. Let's put it in all caps. It's still got the old texture on it, and it doesn't fit in the slightest anymore. That probably doesn't affect things as much. I think the main one is having the breasts out. Actually, let's delete this one. Actually, no, I'm not going to delete that one. But I am going to come in and I'm going to delete these parts. So I want to be able to see the head customization that got added in. Actually, I should do that on this one, because this one's got all of the bits, like, removed. this one should have... Where is it? These turned on, like that. There we go. Ugh. Some water. Reminded to drink water. Sure, let's go with that. Guess this is going to be Kobble and then file new Kobble 2.0. This is going to be _2._2.0 underscore substance. Nothing's like before. Nothing's like before. Let's pick our default red. Oh, I'm on the eye texture. That's not correct. Base color on our eye texture is going to be white. Scalar? Iris. Pupil. Trying to remember now where only that far, huh? If there's an option to substance. we'll do this the old-fashioned way. It's not doing what I want it to. It's also not doing what I want it to. Control, right click, change tool size. Horizontal. Ah, like that. Hi, Vaz! We're doing okay. I hope you're doing well as well. After all that, I didn't have the mirror on. It's not quite central. I'm trying to get it as central as possible. Where is texture settings? Add emissive. Emissive. Oop. And I went 2 on that. Add a black mask. I want to rotate the canvas there. fascinating how it doesn't match the size of the brush.
Hasn't always been this glam. I was a drab little crab once, and now I know I can be happy as a clown. Because I'm beautiful, baby. Did you granny say listen to your heart? Because you are on the inside. I need 3 verses every argument apart. You granny lie.
Do his eyes.
Like a treasure from a sunken pirate wreck. Scrub the deck and make it look shiny. I will sparkle like a wealthy woman's neck. Just a sec, don't you know? Fish are dumb, dumb, dumb. They chase anything that glitters. Beginners. And here they come, come, come to the brightest thing.
Nice, with the orange in the center. I think on the original Kobble I did the orange on the outside. I think I will keep. I'll stick with that. On the default.
Little Maui's having trouble with his look. You let us meet to me, minigard. What a terrible performance. Get the hook. You don't swing it like you used to, man. Though I have to give you credit for my start. And your tattoos on the outside. For just like you, I made myself a work of art. I'll never hide. I can't. I'm too shiny. Dazzle like a diamond in the rough. Fuck my stuff is so shiny. Send your armies, but they'll never be enough. My shell's too tough, now we burn. You can try, but you can't expect a demigod to beat a deck apart. Look it up, you will die. Now it's time for me to take apart your aching heart. Far from the ones who abandoned you, chasing the love of these humans.
Make that a brighter yellow.
Just for me, you'll never be quite
Very red. Yes, default red. Default bright red. Ugh. So the goal is I'm probably gonna. I'm gonna do the default texture the same, like to visually somewhat look the same as the last one. However, I have learnt better techniques this time around. Mainly being, I now know what a fill layer does. is my filter on? Hang on. I was like, these colours aren't quite looking correct. Substance Painter taking my screen filter into account when it picks colours. Maybe. Interesting. No, it's not. Okay, weird. That colour does not look like that colour to me, but that's just me. Oh, another Ghastly spawned. That's unusual. I don't need a folder for that one for now. I'm free! Yay! Let's go.
Self-help talks, money walks, everybody wants to change with a 2-week course. If you're like me, you need a little trick, cause you're currently shit at dealing with conflict. Don't start a fight, but don't avoid everything in life, you gotta get it just right. Here's your solution. A role model for your conflict resolution. Superman, too fictitious, laser vision is a little too vicious. Jesus Christ. Yes, turn the other cheek, but if done every time, it gets me beat. You need a 6'2" spectacle motherfucker who wants up a no fool. He's a big bad dog from the BBC, and he won't break eye contact with a Nazi. Hey, nice shirt, asshole.
I couldn't help but feel there'd been a communication breakdown between the random man that had shouted at me on the street and myself.
The fuck is that? Who's speaking right now? Shut up.
I regret that I lost my temper.
I apologize for shouting
feel your own shirt is shit.
Don't react, don't retract, but don't attack. There's only one rule from here on out. Keep eye contact.
Even when they leave, even when they sleep, make sure that you are the one that's staring at them in their dreams. Ask a question, keep control. Stare into their mortal soul. Invade their mind while they're unconscious. Feast upon their weak subconscious.
Upon invading the dreams of my most recent victim, I'd begun to feel my host.
Gobble crushes are heck. We are done with the crushing.
Who's speaking?
We're now doing a bit of a quick texture, though. To be fair, I just realised the time, so I gotta go prep dinner. That went very fast today. That went very fast. Part of me wants to honestly do a very quick texture and then just get it into Unity so that I can look at Unity. Like, I feel like the texture can come a little bit later. But that's something for me to think about on another day. Yeah. I'm gonna go. And we're gonna raid.
I was beginning to feel
Raidies. Feels like I haven't raided these in a while. Uh-huh. Sure, core. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, there we go. Right. Wow. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with me today. It's nice to be back working on our little guy. Hopefully we can get him done soon. I think Core's estimate of we'll get him done this week is a bit optimistic. But hopefully it's soon. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow evening. Remember, our schedule is different now. So we'll see you tomorrow evening for Ace Attorney. Maybe we'll finish it. Who knows? Yeah. Also, I uploaded a TikTok yesterday. I actually haven't mentioned that. I'm going to be uploading the same thing on YouTube Shorts very soon, so be sure to like and comment and all that jazz and all that stuff. Okay, I'm going to go now. Bye!